Hello everyone! We went to the Chile Nunnery in Diamond Hill last week. Maybe you haven't heard of the Chile Nunnery because it's not really a very famous temple interest, because it is not really a very well-known temple that always covered in those travel book. But actually it's very nice because it's actually built based on the design and architecture of the Tang Dynasty, which is very rare in Hong Kong. Well, let me talk about some history in the beginning. Chini Nunnery was a very small scale temple for those nuns before. In the 1934, which is before the World War II. And then it was rebuilt in the 1998, and until now it's still fixing. So they said there's a new fixing continues starting in 2018. So now it's still building something. This part is very easy to access. This part is actually just right next to the Diamond Hill MTR station. So from the MTR, you can just walk maybe, let's say, 10 minutes, and then you can reach the temple. But well, from the outside, since our experience in outside, you don't really notice there's a temple. You see it as a park, but after you go inside the park, then you see a very, very large and amazing structure of a temple, which, just like in those kung fu movies, is a very old style. And you can see that actually there's not much people, there's not much tourists around. Where, as I said earlier, that it is not really a famous tourist interest in Hong Kong. So you can see this is a lotus pool. Wow, very interesting. And I think they keep on have some new attractions of those plants and water lily and everything to attract according to the seasons. So it's actually worth going there. Maybe let's say after a few months, and then you revisit again. It will be very interesting, because last summer we went here before, and then there's a lot of flowers. Oh, okay, now you can see the temple. The temple actually have a lot of different statues of the god. But since we are not allowed to take photos inside that temple for the gods, so we didn't really take photos. But it's really amazing. The Buddha's maybe as tall as 4 meters. It's very, very big. But it's not really that respecting the Buddha. So there's no photo sign. So we didn't really go inside to take photos. But there's a lot more. So you can see, I think this is the west gate. And then from the west gate, then it's actually an entrance. In the old days, in the entrance, then they need to pass through many gates to reach to the Buddha to worship. It's a kind of respect. Oh, it's actually called a Shanmen, which is the gate of the mountain. So these are those Chinese traditional how they decorate the trees. These are bushes, but they will make it into a tree style, which is very interesting. You can see it in many of those old Chinese garden. Well, there's very nice trees around and rocks. Oh, talking about the rocks, there's also some stories. When they start to rebuild this nunnery, there was a news saying that how difficult did those people, people, how they get the rocks from maybe from southern China, and how difficult for them to bring the rocks to Hong Kong, because it's very, very big that you can see, and then it's with different kinds of look, different special look. So this is a restaurant. To visit the park, you can just go to MTR, Diamond Hill MTR station, and then you walk out, and then there's a very big shopping mall. I think it's called Hollywood Plaza. And then after you pass through the Hollywood Plaza, you can see there's a big park. Well, actually, they cover the park with some gates. So after you enter the gates and go to the big park, on your right-hand side, then you can just go to the restaurant. There's a lot of interesting place inside the park, and then there's a bridge. You can walk up the bridge and then go to the other side. You can already see the Shanmen, and then pass through different gates and doors. You can see the Buddha. So thank you very much for watching. If you like our video, please give us a like and comments. Thank you.